Thank you all. I'm looking at you all coming in. Hey, everybody, I want to make sure I respect your time because it is Monday, but today is all about the marketplace. For those of you who are viewing me for the first time, I am Kervance Ross. I go by the Kingmaker. You can follow me on every platform by just tagging at I am Kervance Ross, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You find that and you'll find me. Now, the amazing thing is the Kingmaker is literally all about finding out the individuals, identifying them and helping them connect to the people, organizations, and entities during and along their rise to prominence, prestige, and popularity. All of us are Kingmakers. There are three major areas that I focus on to help succinctly allow you to be successful. It's the marketplace. As I've defined it, it's that space where you're a professional, you're a corporate exec, you're an entrepreneur, you're a visionary, you're creative. It's that workspace. The second is ministry. Ministry by definition just means meeting the needs of people. Some of us do it formally, some of us do it informally. And thirdly, the mainstream. Mainstream is who you are behind the scenes. When the doors are closed, the blinds are pulled down. Your psyche, your relationships, your emotions. We cover each one of the three. Those of you who follow me on Wednesdays, we are ending that series because Wisdom Wednesday is all about ministry. But on Mondays for the next several weeks, we're all about the marketplace. And why this is important is I want to be able to give you something that you can not only just hear, but you'll be able to practically and impactfully use right away. You're going to see a keyword down at the bottom of the screen. Please remember that keyword because every week we'll have a new keyword, and based off of last week's keyword, you'll get a free giveaway. This week, I'm focused on doing a one-on-one consultation for a random individual from a marketing and leadership development standpoint. So you'll get something free. I don't want you just tuning in. I want to give something back to you. The beauty of this is everything is about credibility. So for those of you who don't know, I am a marketing and leadership expert. For the last 12 years, I've owned a marketing firm called KDR Consulting. You can visit us at KDR Consults, CONSULTS.com. Within that, we do marketing, leadership, and strategic planning for all of your major corporations, small businesses, government, faith-based, nonprofit, education, as well as entertainment. This is not just good information. I'm not telling you what I heard. The credibility is what I've done and seen successful over a long period of time. So within that, I want to tackle today, just for the next few minutes, if you would arm yourself with a writing utensil, if you would use the notes in your phone, I want to help you from a marketing standpoint. Why is the marketing piece so important? Because so many of us think we know what marketing is, but we really don't. Let me say that again. So many of us think we know what marketing is, but we really don't. We've been looking at marketing and thinking a billboard. We've been thinking a website. We've been thinking a logo, and it is a component of marketing, but it's not the core. And you're not often being successful because you're looking at the fruit and never reaching the root. So today, I'm going to help you do what I call mastering long-term marketing. Mastering long-term marketing. Because many of you have done some good marketing, but it's only been for the short term. You've been able to do this well and get you to a certain place. And now you're between a rock and that place. And you want to know, why can't my business go beyond where it is? Why can't my organization, my church, my vision get further than this? And if this is who you are, let me see some thumbs up. Let me see some hearts. This is why it's so important, because many of you have done great marketing for the short term and you've run into the wall because it doesn't pan beyond your short term to translate into the long term. And today, I'm going to help you get from your rock and your hard place and show you how to master marketing in the long term. If this is you, let me see some thumbs up. Let me see some hearts. This is the time to share. Why? Because if you're not sharing, here it is, you're not caring. I want you to make sure that you're sharing with somebody, some business. If your CEO is available, if you know the president of your company, or if it's you, tag them and let me be your voice for their success. So 3 simple things, and I'm out of your way. Mastering long-term marketing. The first thing you need to be able to do, get this, create value that validates an exchange. Create value that validates an exchange. Recognize that the word marketing has changed definition 5 times over the last 20 years. I said that right. In the last 20 years, the definition of marketing has changed 5 times. The most recent definition of marketing by the American Marketing Association has 2 key terms in there. These are the key terms: exchange and value. I know you thought it was going to be deeper than that. Exchange and value. Understand that if you're trying to exchange a product, service, idea, or concept, and it's not valuable to the person or entity that you're trying to reach, you have not done any marketing. Give you a better example. If you see a young lady that you like and you think you got it all together, brother, you think you got it all together, my friend, and you walk up to her, you see yourself as valuable, you got money in the bank, you think you got good looks, you're well dressed, your breath is fresh, and you walk up to her and you try to exchange your value in the eyes of her for a relationship, and she doesn't see you as valuable, no marketing happened. Doesn't mean that your product is not good. It's just not valuable to her. This is what's going on for many of us in business. We've created a product that's valuable to us, but it's not valuable to the individuals we're trying to reach. And what you've got to do is create value that has a exchange value over the market length of every target and every person that you're trying to reach. Let me help you understand. It's not about how good you think it is. You've got to endelve it and build it with value that other people will find valuable. And many of us are making the mistake of believing because we like our chicken. We are making the mistake because we like our services. We're making the mistake because we like our business model that everybody else is going to like it. Let me help you understand. If marketing is going to be effective, I have a basic rule of thumb. If you like it, you probably should change it. I know that hurt your feelings. I know I'm probably about to lose some followers, but it's not about you. Remember, you're not selling to you. You're selling to the target that you're trying to reach. So number 1, in mastering long-term marketing, create value that validates an exchange. Number 2, how do you master long-term marketing? Identify your target and marry them daily. Identify your target and marry them daily. It's going to be hard for a lot of us because a lot of us are not married, don't want to be married, or got out of the marriage that we were in. And we don't understand the value of marrying something daily. Once you identify this target, don't divorce it. I said something good. You need to put some comments on the screen. Once you identify your target, don't divorce it. Your target is who you're after and who wants what you have to deliver. Let me say something that may mess you up. People are dumb by nature. I know you didn't like that. People are dumb by nature. You want to try it out? When you get off this live, call one of your closest friends, somebody you talk to all the time. Go through your regular salutation. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Just wanted to check. Do you have that $500 you owe me? And by default, that person is going to say, huh? Why? Because it changed the pattern of the normal conversation. We are habitual individuals. And when you take us out of our pattern, out of our habit, we become dumb. What you have to do is create an unperceived need that people don't recognize they need until you show it to them. Understand, you didn't need an iPhone until Apple told you you needed it. You didn't need an Android until Apple told you you needed it. You didn't need navigation as the mandatory component in every car until somebody told you you need it. You've got to identify who you're targeting and marry them every day. This is a relationship. You got to figure out how they think. You got to figure out what they feel, how they move. And the challenge is many of you will not be able to do it on your own. This is one of the major drawbacks in business because we try to become masters of all things and never focusing in on finding people who can be subliminal and subjective to our success. You need to find people who master this. There's no way I can do this by myself. I've got to have team members. I've got to have people who master videography, who master project management. If I try to do this by myself, it is impossible to marry my target. And many of you are challenged because you're dating your target and unwilling to marry them. You're doing just good enough to take this target out to dinner and they only want your services for the night. You've got to get them to marry your services for the long term. And you've got to do it every day, over and over and over again. I'm giving you something that you need to be sharing better than you are. You need to be tagging somebody. I'm going to stop and let you just tag a few people because you can't take this information and make your business better and not help somebody else. So hit the share button, tag somebody right now. There is a keyword at the bottom of the screen. You need to make sure you remember this because the giveaway to be able to help you through a consultation will be simply because you remembered the keyword. So we got two things: mastering long-term marketing, create value that validates an exchange. So you've gotten two of the three: mastering long-term marketing. Number one, create value that validates an exchange. Number two, identify your target and marry them daily. Number three, don't invest cheaply, invest rigorously. Don't invest cheaply, invest rigorously. What does that mean? It is not going to be successful for you to try to get all of your marketing done for the low. It is not going to be advantageous for you to try to figure out something that you don't specialize in. You'll invest in everything else in your business and in your life that matters to you. You'll invest in a logo, not marketing, a subset of marketing. You will invest in a billboard. You will invest in the right attorney. You will invest in the right CPA, but you won't invest in your marketing. Why is this important? Over a 40-year time frame, Coca-Cola was the most marketable and identifiable brand in the world. Their last year of success, Coca-Cola, get this, per month, invested $35 million a month in marketing. But they turned around and reaped $350 million a month in revenue. $35 million a month in marketing, $350 a month in revenue. You only get back what you put in. And many of us are not getting what we're looking for in the long term because we're cheap with marketing. Let me help you understand. Marketing is everything you do: how you look, how you treat your people, how you respond, how you engage, what your website looks like, how you converse, how you present your services. And many of us are investing cheaply in our marketing. We're not good at customer service. We're not good at follow-up. We don't have an atonement process. We don't know how to make sure that people come back to us over and over again. You're looking for that one transaction as opposed to that long-term relationship. This is why finding a serviceable marketing firm will help you become successful. Well, you say, Kervance, I can't afford that. Understand that if you want to be successful, everybody spends their money on what matters. Again, they spend their money on what matters. You're drinking Starbucks and you don't even like coffee. But what they've done is they've done such a good job of marketing that you became a coffee drinker because of how efficient they were in investing in their marketing. They targeted a niche, they specialized in it, and then they invested in it. Don't shortcut on what will turn around and give you long-term revenue and success. Don't shortcut on what will turn around and give you long-term revenue and success. This is just the first of a series of mastering marketing, mastering leadership, mastering training and development. We have a plethora of items that we want to help you with on Motivational Mondays to be successful in the marketplace. You've got to be able to take these, apply them, and turn around and do it over and over again. You'll be in a process of wash, rinse, repeat. You can't do this one time. You've got to take these principles and use it over and over and over again. And I'm going to meet you every Monday right here to keep you motivated in the marketplace. I'm going to meet you every Monday right here to keep you motivated in the marketplace. For those of you who are joining at this late time frame, number one, shame on you. I want you to get here earlier next time. This is your lunchtime partner. I want you to, at lunch, be able to eat something that's going to make you more nutritious and more beneficial in your marketplace success. Our company, KDR Consulting, one of the top marketing firms in the country, specializes in this area of expertise: marketing, leadership, development, branding. I'm going to break all of these pieces out. I'm going to suggest that you visit our website at KDR Consults, King David Robert Consults.com. I also want you to email us at corporateinfo@KDR Consults. If you got any questions, you want services, you want consultation, we are here for you. On top of that, follow us on social media at KDR Consulting. I want to make sure that we are connected to you on every single level. Make sure that you're applying this, not just liking it, but using it. The keyword on the bottom of the screen, remember it, because next week I'm going to do a one-on-one free consultation giveaway for making sure you remember the keyword. I don't want you just listening. I want you engaging. I hope you've been enlightened and empowered. We're coming every Monday for Motivation Mondays, and it's all about the marketplace. If there's a topic you want me to cover, please email me, corporateinfo@KDR Consults. As always, this is your main man, the Kingmaker. Today is your moment of success. I want you to wake up the king in you. I want you to wake up the queen in you. Each one of you have seeds of purpose, greatness, and success buried on the inside of you. The challenge is you don't recognize when properly cultivated, when properly developed, when properly fertilized, these seeds turn into mighty oak trees. They turn into mighty pine trees that provide shade, resources, and revenue for so many other people. If nobody's told you today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Share this message. Meet me back here next week. Don't forget the keyword. Follow us on everything social media. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next week. Peace.